So on Friday, it was announced that TMNT The Last Ronin is being worked on by PlatinumGames instead of THQ Nordic. Let's talk about it. What's good, everyone? Of course, it's your boy Doug, and today is going to be an interesting topic that I want to kind of talk about in regards to The Last Ronin. So, for the past couple of years, we were waiting on TMNT The Last Ronin to be out and about, like to see gameplay on it after it was announced in 2023 by THQ Nordic that they were going to work on it. It was supposed to be a God of War game, God of War clone, and all that. But after the layoffs at THQ, as well as the disappearance of the company that was planned on working on it, we thought the game was just dead underwater on its, just drowned out until they announced that PlatinumGames is working on it and that it's going to be under the Paramount Games company, which is really good. So I kind of want to go over the differences between the two trailers and talk about what was there, what they did differently this trailer around, and some expectations. So let's go ahead and do that right now. All right, so this is the trailer that we got for The Last Ronin. All right, so this one pretty much we have the candles, and it's supposed to represent each of the turtles, and you have like a bandana, and each candle is gonna go out. One for Leo, one for Donnie, and one for Raphael. So the imagery is something, because what they did here, let's start with this. So this candle goes out. The water, Karai and Raphael were fighting, in which they both ended up stabbing each other and them drowning. So this right here is Leo and Casey. They were fighting a horde of mousers, in which ended up getting caught in an explosion, thus killing both Leonardo and Casey Jones. And the arrows. During a trip of Japan, Donatello and Mikey were with Splinter to talk about truce between the Hamato clan and the Foot clan, in which was supposed to be something so that they can be in unison, no more war, none of that, until Orokusaki's son decided, nah, fuck that, and took out Donatello Splinter with arrows, leaving Mikey as the Last Ronin. And this is what we got. Oh, it's in development. There have been talks about that this game is going to play like God of War, all that stuff. It's been about 2, almost 3 years, and we haven't heard anything. Part of the reason why is because during development, THQ lost half of their staff. Like, there were so many layoffs, and the studio that was working on it just disappeared. So for a while, we thought it was canceled until this announcement. Paramount Game Studios. The fact that Paramount put out that this is going to be their first game. Raphael, Casey Jones, PlatinumGames. All that remains is vengeance. Now, let me kind of go over a lot of this stuff. So I thought this right here was really good because representation of like what I previously talked about, Raphael getting killed by Karai and killing Karai. I believe this is supposed to be one of the or better yet, that could have been Casey, because we got a brief. There we go. Casey right here. It's like what I said. Casey and Leo both died together in an explosion, in which, of course, PlatinumGames. There's Leo's sword. Sullivan and Bleecker Street. That's probably where the explosion happened. And then an overview of the city. So for now, we don't have gameplay so far from THQ, from Platinum. But knowing Platinum, if you played Ninja Gaiden, if you played Nier Automata, Metal Gear Rising, or even TMNT Mutants in Manhattan, you kind of have a clear idea of the type of game that it's going to be. So more than likely, it's going to be a hack and slash. It's probably going to have levels that kind of go over certain things. We may even get prologues to like the cause of death, where we'll have moments where we might actually get to play as Leo or Casey or Raph or Donnie during their final moments, leading into Mikey's time as the last Ronin. I want to see a lot more as it goes, and knowing PlatinumGames, they're not really going to try to rush this out, but given their reputation with a lot of the games that were listed, like the Bayonetta, Nier, and so on, I believe without a shadow of a doubt that Platinum is going to make The Last Ronin stand out. I feel like when they first got their hands on TMNT and they did Mutants in Manhattan, a lot of people didn't really give it a chance that it needed to grow. In fact, the game showed up, it was on sale for like 8 months, and then 2017, because I guess the license ran out, they delisted it and all that. But now that Platinum is working with them, I'm hoping that they relist Mutants in Manhattan, do like an update, quality of life, 60 frames per second on all consoles in between working on this game. It could happen, it couldn't happen. I am just hoping for so much. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you agree with where my stance is on with that? Do you think I'm a little bit crazy with some of the expectations and all that? Do you think this game is going to be a lot better than a simple God of War clone that was originally going to be planned by THQ? I'm out. I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Take care. Be easy. Peace.